Hi, this is Catherine, and today we're going to talk about time allocation and job search. How should you be spending your time? Hey, this is Catherine Morgan of Point A to Point B Transitions, and today I want to talk to you about time allocation and job search. Pretty much every networking group I talk in front of says, how should I be spending my time? And what about recruiters and online applications and networking? And I think I finally come up with the right mix of how you should spend your time to get a successful result as quickly as possible. The first thing is recruiters. They may or may not be applicable to your industry, or you may not know any. So recruiters, 80% of them, not that helpful. 20% of them are fantastic and can make your job search way easier. So I recommend spending only about 10% of your time reaching out and connecting with recruiters, and mostly follow up with recruiters. They have a zillion people reaching out to them, and you need to do your part and keep them in the cycle. Just put it in your calendar on when you have to call them again, 2 weeks, a month, whenever you said the right next time for a touch point was. The second thing is online job applications. Now, if you're what I call a round peg, round hole candidate, meaning you're a controller at a manufacturing firm who wants to be a controller at another manufacturing firm, online applications can be a great way to generate interest in discussions. Those of you who have a more complex story, are looking to make a different type of transition to a different job function or industry, have more story that you need to tell, and differentiating yourself as a piece of paper can be very difficult. This goes doubly for the majority of my clients, which are entrepreneurs transitioning to corporate jobs. You have a lot of story. Online applications are going to be very hard for you, but you can't not apply for jobs that are a fit. And hypothetically, the organization has a real job rec and a real budget, and they need a real warm body, and it should be yours. So maybe spend 20% of your time on online applications, which leaves a lot of time to do other things. 30% of your time, go meet people, be with people, go to job search networking events, go to industry events. If a former employer has alumni events, go to those. Wherever you can, meet people and talk to people. You'll be surprised that the people who are more distant connections or recent connections may actually be more helpful than people you've known for a long time. It's weird, but everybody says that happens. So then try 40% of your time working with LinkedIn, connecting with your existing network, former colleagues, former bosses, former vendors can be a great place to build your network or get job opportunities, because these people already know you, hopefully like you, and know your work. So they can refer you in and you jump to the top of the pile. They can maybe bring you into their company and recommend you to someone. They can introduce you to HR. That's a great place to find opportunities and to have a better and easier time going through the interview process. Also in this 40% is cold outreach to companies you'd love to work for, informational interviews, anything like that. You'd be surprised. Fortune often favors the bold, and there may not be a job rec, but the company knows that somebody's going on maternity leave, or somebody's planning on retiring, or you're just such a great candidate that they make a position for you. Actually, I've had that happen a couple times. So don't, if you're looking like, Catherine, sure. No, really. If you are that great a candidate, sometimes they'll create a job for you. So the reason this percentages work so well is you can remember 10, 20, 30, 40. 10% recruiters, 20% online applications, 30% in-person networking with people you don't already know, 40% mining your network's connections, and doing cold outreach to companies that you'd love to work for. And that's how you allocate your time for a successful job search. I'd love to hear comments to see if you're going to try it or if you found that to work for you. This is Catherine Morgan of Point A to Point B Transitions, and this has been your Morgan Moment.